Me and my friend Matt were having a sleepover. We were trying to find a game to play, so we looked up free games on the internet. We saw a pop-up link to a website called freegames.com. We were looking through the website when we saw Plants vs. Zombies. It looked interesting. We decided to download it, but our antivirus said it was dangerous. But we didn't care because we had a data recovery software, and I had enough money to buy a new laptop that's better than my old one, so I didn't really care. I was going to get it in like another week. But that was sadly not the case when I downloaded the app. We decided to open it, and it didn't seem right. It was in black and white. I didn't think that was normal because the screenshot showed it had color. I decided to turn it off because the music was weird, but that's when Matt yelled at me saying,
"Quit being such a baby, it's only a game."
So I said, okay, fine, and I continued playing, but that was a huge mistake. We got to the last level on Road 1, and there's no music. The plants look like they're sad and scared. The game looked normal because of the color and stuff, but the zombies looked really different. They had a lot of blood on them, and the plants' expressions got more worried and scared during the end of the level, especially during the end. The gargantuar came, but it had something that looked like intestines wrapped around his arms. It used it to whack all the plants off the screen. The plants left green blood because they're plants. When he got to the lawnmowers went to get him, and it only ran over his feet. He kind of yelped in pain and shredded his foot a little. He yanked the lawnmower at the house, breaking down the wall. He then walked into the house. That's when it played the game over. But instead, Dave wouldn't stop screaming, and it was in a lower pitched voice. The screen had blood and intestines all over it. That was really realistic. Organs and blood flew out of the house. Then the gargantuar came out with blood and all over him, with another intestine wrapped around his arm.
The PC started to glitch out, and it looks like we were growing something out of the PC, which isn't normal because you don't grow stuff out of the PC. We threw it out of the window. Bang! The PC exploded with arms coming out of the
gargantuar coming out of it as well. It was 9 feet tall. It was giant, at my estimation. Matt said, "We gotta get out of here. Hurry up, George." I said, "I'm coming. I'm running down to my dad's armory. He has an AK we can use to fend him off." But I couldn't find his gun.
All there was a little pocket knife there. I threw it at its face and it bent over. Me and Matt ran outside as fast as we could. When we got out there, it grabbed Matt by his ankles. I hauled back on his arm, trying to bring him back to the ground, but to no use. The monster stabbed Matt in the face with the pocket knife. Matt yelped in pain. Arrgh! The monster then began to slowly rip off his limbs and then ate him. Matt was alive during all of this and could feel every single bit of pain. He was screaming and crying. I ran over to the neighbor's house as fast as I could because I know they had a gun collection because their dad is a hunter. But to no use. The minute I got to the door and the neighbor answered, it grabbed him by his head and bit in. Blood splattered over my face. I ran out as fast as I could down to the police department. The police just laughed at me thinking I was joking and said that they would call my parents. But then that's when it broke into the police department. It grabbed all of them at one time and strangled them with the intestine. I had to free the criminals and hope that they would help me, but to no use. It grabbed them all and wrapped them in the intestine and threw them to only God knows where. I never know. It looks like a little shooting star in the sky
with blood coming from it.
It went ahead. It grabbed me by my ankle. It ripped off all of my fingers and toes at the same time. I yelped in pain. I had to run. I couldn't run. It had such a tight grip on me. It went ahead. It put me in its mouth and it started chomping. I screamed in agony. Right before I hit the stomach acid, I seen Matt's face floating in there on what seemed to be a pallet of bones. I landed there and I died instantly. I'm telling you the story upon the grave. Warning, it's still out there. If you ever see it, run. Hide. Don't let it get anywhere near you. Don't let it see you. Please help me. My spirit has been unfree and I'm trapped inside its stomach. Please set my spirit free. Find it and kill it.